Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another old school RuneScape video. Today we are doing Barrows Brothers Fury Full Day. Basically what that means for like the next 16 hours, because I only recently woke up and my days average around 16 hours of being awake and 8 hours of sleep. So for the next 16 hours I will be doing Barrows, obviously taking a small time out to eat my dinner, to eat lunch, things like that, and shower and things, you know, do the daily functions of life. But other than that, I'm going to be sitting, I have the full day to do nothing, I have nothing planned, which is a little bit depressing, so I decided, fuck it, I'll turn that into a video idea, and I'm going to be doing Barrows. So the method that I'm doing it is using Mage for Carols and all the melee brothers, and then using melee. I've got a switch there, I've got a full 10-piece switch there for doing items, and then I'll use that also in the tunnels. And I'm doing one chest per run using Graceful and teleports back and forth. I've got Mauritania Legs 3 and the Hard Diary done, so I get more runes from the chest, which means the loot from the 16 hours should be pretty cool. It was actually only recently that I really got used to doing Barrows. It's probably one of the funnest things I do in the game right now. It's like a mini game, it's pretty fun, and you get to kill things and you get loot. I think it's just an enjoyable experience all around. And now that I've found like my perfect method, like I used to when I first started doing Barrows, I would try and do like 5 chests per run using like full gear, and it was slow and boring. And with this sort of faster method, like fast-paced type thing, it's pretty awesome. I really enjoy it. There's a tunnel, and I'm using Mauritania Legs 3 instead of the Barrows teleports from the Grand Exchange that you can buy. It takes you right outside the Barrows spot. Those are really expensive, so I don't really want to use those. Another reason I really like this method that I'm using instead of like trying to do lots of chests in one time is it uses up very little surprise. Very rarely do I actually have to eat food, because I go to the castle water, no, I go to Clan War, sorry, and I use the free-for-all portal to regain. And very rarely do I use even a single prayer potion. I use a couple of doses and that's about it. I will be going for kill count, and the way I calculate the amount of kills I had, I don't just follow this kill count counter here, because everyone used to think that, you know, you get 12 kill count or 11 kill count and that's it, you're going to get max loot, but it doesn't actually work like that. You need to kill any mob in here to get the maximum amount of runes and loot from the chest that doesn't include Barrows items. You need to kill these enemies in here, and you need to kill them until their total level adds up to 356 or something like that. I round it up to 360 because I always forget what the exact number is. So when I kill an enemy like 77, I add it together. So when I kill two 77s, that'll be what, 153 or something like that. 154, not 153. I was one off. What a surprise! So yeah, I just add up all the numbers that I've killed until I get to 360, and then I go for the chest, which is, I think, a pretty good way of doing it. And the loot from the very first Barrow chest of this full day of Barrows, this is what I'm going to have to be doing for the next 16 hours of my life. I'm going to be searching these chests, so let's hope that the first one starts with the video off well, please. Holy shit! That's insane. That's it's pretty awesome. Sweet. It's only worth 200k, but for the very first chest of the video to be a Barrows item, that bodes well. We are just over 5 hours in. I've just had to use runes to charge my trident, so I used the death runes and chaos runes that I got from the chest. I just got a dragon medhelm. I didn't even know that was possible to get a dragon medhelm from Barrows. I never knew that was a thing. What did it replace? Did that dragon medhelm replace a Barrows item? Did it replace half a key? What did it replace? Because if it replaced a Barrows item, I'm going to be extremely upset. Are you fucking kidding me? Another dragon medhelm, really? It's getting really late, guys, in the morning. It's actually like 1:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning, so I've got to be really quiet. But come on, really? Dragon medhelm? I think this is going to be our last chest. It is currently 3 in the morning, well 4 minutes to 3. That means I've been doing this for about 15 hours, which was the majority of the day. I usually am awake for 16 hours, so in about 30 minutes I'll be going to bed. This is the final chest of the video, guys. What do we get? Garbage. I actually recorded this segment live at the time, but it was 3 in the morning and I was pretty much whispering and no one could hear me, or at least I couldn't even hear myself when editing, so I've decided I'll just commentate over it, and we're going to take a look and combine all the loot from the tab and the runes, chaos runes, death runes, blood runes, coins and bolt runes. We're going to combine it all into one massive price check and see how much money we've made. Here it is. We got 8 Barrows items, we got 3 Carols items, 2 Durrock items and 3 Varak items, which is kind of weird. We only got items in 3 brothers, but we also got 3 key halves and a dragon medhelm. So I don't really know if that's good for 15 hours, and even though I'm saying 15 hours, I don't actually know how much time was actually spent doing the Barrows. I just literally just done this for 15 hours in a day, and took breaks in between, not long breaks, like 10-minute short breaks, and eating food and taking showers and shit. Like I said at the start of the video, that's what I was going to be doing. I wasn't just going to no-life this non-stop and just sit down and stare at the screen for 15 hours straight or 16 hours straight. I did do my daily functions of life while making this video. So we done 104 Barrows chests today in this 15-hour session, and now it is time to price check everything and see how much money we've made. Here we go. How much money we've made? How much money have we made? 6.7 mil, guys. That is pretty fucking awesome. Pretty much 7 mil, almost 7 mil. That is a decent amount of money made from a day of doing a minigame, or a boss minigame, whatever you call it, that I actually enjoy. So I had fun playing RuneScape for a full day, and I made 7 mil out of it. And just the feeling of getting items is so cool, unless it's a fucking Carol's Coif. Fuck that Carol's Coif, but just the feeling of getting lucky and getting loot in something is definitely a nice rewarding feeling, and I think it's one of the reasons why RuneScape is an insanely popular game, because it does just feel so cool when you get a cool item. Like when I got the Danox plate body, I think that was the most popular Barrows item that I got. I was so happy. I don't know if I got the reaction in the video, probably not. Initially when I price checked it, I thought 7 mil, I thought I made a little bit more than that in a full day, 15 hours. I thought I made a little bit more GP than that, and then I remembered that I actually did charge the Trident twice, which cost about 2 mil GP, using like in the cost of death runes and blood runes and fire runes and the GP that you need to use to charge it. So yeah, that is 400 GP per cast using the Trident, so it's a pretty expensive method, but at the same time pretty rewarding. I probably would have gotten double the amount of chests done if I wasn't going for the kill count for the maximum ruin loot. Doing the kill count did take up the majority of the time actually. It was faster for me to run through all the Barrows brothers and then just go and get the chest. That was literally twice as fast if I just completely ignored all the monsters that I had to kill. But I did go for the kill count, so the number of chests is a little bit lower than expected. I am going to sell all of this crap and probably buy a bond for my free-to-play pker, train up his range using a cannon, and then make another pking video, because the first one I made where I just completely sucked ass was a pretty popular video. It's one of my most popular videos, so I want to make another one of those, and yeah, look forward to that, guys. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you next time.